Hey guys, my name's Ryan from the Indie Music Academy, and you're watching our 30 Days of Action video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to gain exposure for your music using Spotify playlists. Spotify playlists are not going to make you a lot of money from your music, but they are a great way to get your music heard by a larger audience and potentially grow your fan base through exposure. But first, let me tell you what not to do, because there's a lot of mistakes that I see out there regarding Spotify playlists. First, don't buy an expensive promotion from people reaching out to you on Instagram, or don't go on Fiverr or any other site where you can pay for plays. Those plays are most likely bots, and you're really gonna wreck your music career because Spotify is really cracking down on bots and all of these shady pay-to-play promotion services. What you don't wanna do is use these services to bump your numbers and then Spotify bans your profile. And either way, bumping your numbers isn't the goal. The goal is to have real human fans and not have bots just make it appear like your music's popular. Real fans are going to create longevity in your music, so don't use these cheap promotion services. They're going to get you into trouble in the long run anyways. The second thing that you definitely don't want to do is you don't want to spam your Spotify links on people's YouTube videos in the comments, or by emailing them, or through any spammy tactic, because there's this magical button called hide user from channel, where all it takes is one click and all of your comments can be hidden forever. Or the same thing with email. If you're just spamming links to content creators or Spotify creators, they can just with one click send you to spam. And not only is that going to prevent you from communicating in the future with that person, but the Gmail algorithm is going to flag your email as promotional/spammy content. And you might actually get into the spam folder for more than just the people that you've emailed in the past. Guys, if you're hidden from people's YouTube channels because of past spam, or if you're going to the spam or promotions folder whenever you reach out to someone via email, that's completely defeating the purpose of building relationships with your other contemporaries in the music industry. Don't be spammy and don't do those things that I just mentioned for the future of your music career. And lastly, mistake number 3 is the wrong perspective. Don't think that Spotify playlists are going to propel you to the top of fame. Spotify playlists are a great tool, but they're just one tool in a multi-part strategy that you have to have for your music. With that out of the way, let's get into the 5-minute action plan for how to use Spotify to gain more exposure for your music. Step 1 is this, and exactly this. Talk with other artists and producers that you have a personal relationship with or have worked with in the past, and trade connections with curators that they've used before so that you can get a personal recommendation to build your own list of connections. This is what I've done to get my own music onto playlists, and yes, it works. Having that personal connection, having that recommendation is going to work worlds better than just cold emailing and cold posting. And don't even think about spamming, like I said earlier in this video. This might be a slow start, but what you have to do is start building a spreadsheet or list of every curator that you've interacted with in the past. And pretty soon you're going to become familiar with these curators, and whenever you come out with a new song, you'll have a list of everyone that's going to get behind that song and have your back to promote you when the time comes. Step 2 is what I recommend you try second after going to your personal connections, because it's way more hit or miss. But if you feel that you don't have any trustworthy connections and you're literally starting from square one, then what you can do is use a reputable website like Playlist Push or SubmitHub to submit your tracks to the curators directly. Now, no matter what strategy you use, these curators are running a business, and whether you know them personally or you submit to them via a website like SubmitHub, it's probably going to cost a fee in order to get that placement. Why? Because they invested time and money building that audience, and so now they're monetizing that audience for their own benefit and to make their own livelihood. Playlists are like the new radio stations, and that's how playlists monetize. So using a platform like SubmitHub, just understand that you have to spend some money, real money, to buy credits, and then use those credits to reach out to Spotify curators, bloggers, whatever you want. You're gonna have to pitch a lot, you're gonna have to use a lot of credits and spend a lot of money, and it's gonna be hit or miss, and you're gonna get a lot of no's. And the same thing has happened to me. And that's why I think step one is a way better strategy, because I've had way more success with step one than using any of those platforms where you have to pay to pitch. Now, step three is advanced, and every artist should do this when they're ready. And step three is to create your own artist playlist and promote it, and to build an audience around that playlist. And the way that you do that is that you start playing the role as a content creator for your genre. So for example, if you're an acoustic artist or you're in an indie rock band, you're most likely an expert on your genre, and you know exactly what artists and what songs you could put into a playlist to make a great curated experience. And what you want to do is you want to put your songs in there and sprinkle them in so that you can benefit from the growth of that playlist. Once you grow an audience around that playlist, you will basically have free promotion for your music for life. And now, because you are one of the curators on Spotify, you can ethically take money for placements as well, because you have value in that audience. If you have an audience that's going to help someone gain exposure, that is valuable, and you can trade it for something else of value, whether that's a trade for a placement or whether that's a trade for money. If you want to learn more about Spotify placements, I have a free ebook in the description below called my Spotify Playlist Marketing Game Plan. I want you to have it for free, so just click the link in the description below to download. In the next 5-minute action plan, I'm going to show you how to use YouTube to gain exposure for your music, so definitely stay tuned for that and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another video from the Indie Music Academy. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.